All right, we're back. We're going into round two, which is R.I.P. Mensch, but we are going into the winners bracket. So good luck to him in the losers bracket. We are about halfway through our bottle of wine, and it is empty at this point. Oh, not really. Okay, now it's empty. So I have prepared us with a backup. It is a cab, but it's also $3 Chuck, and it is not as good as the $3 Chuck Nouveau. I think that's how you pronounce that, Nouveau. But we'll be drinking that when we're out of Nouveau. We're going to switch to $3 Chuck Cab, which has been rated as the best of the bad wines. I think I got a thingy there. All right, let's put me there. Um, Oh, and I was thinking about some of my decisions during the break. I was thinking, why did I force my way into Mardu when it wasn't that open? Honestly, white was totally cut. I think Mensch might have actually been passing to us, um, because and then that would make sense why we saw no white, no horde chiefs, and yeah, why did I force Mardu? I forced Mardu. 1 second, come by. Cheers. I forced Mardu because Mardu Ascendancy, to me, is very similar to listening to Combi Christ. Combi Christ, if you haven't heard of them, they are an amazing band. Actually, give me a second. I'm actually going to do you a favor here. I'm going to bring up paint. I'm going to write out in big letters how to spell Combi Christ. I'm going to put it in red and make it 300 font. How's that? COMBI. Amazing band. They are so baller. Look them up on YouTube and listen to their stuff. It's basically if death metal had sex with hardcore techno and then had twin girls and they both look like Emma Watson. That's Combi Christ. It's just awesome. Um the video for Throat Full of Glass is amazing. I highly recommend it. I mean, they're not some BS band that I know in a garage down the street. They're world renowned and they're very good at what they do. So let's get rid of this. Um, we're still waiting for Weather Emperor. Oh, how do you name yourself Weather Emperor? Like, I wonder if he's a meteorologist. That's basically the only acceptable way you end up with that name. His name is Weather Emperor, and it's spelled weather like rain and snow, not like whether or not we go. No, it's weather like it's sunny out. Ugh. I hate red wine teeth. It's like the least attractive thing to drink ever. You go on a date with a girl, she orders red wine. You don't even want to have sex with her because she looks like a fucking tobacco chewing grandma. All right, so that's enough for an intro. We're gonna wait for Weather Emperor, and I'm gonna pause this just because the unless you want to hear more about how freaking awesome either Mardu Ascendancy or Combi Christ are, and how I related them to Emma Watson twin babies, um, this is gonna get fugly. And if we win two, I think I'm gonna need to hold up on my agreement to do another draft, which is gonna be so bad. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later as soon as Weather Emperor comes back. So I'm going to pause this. So for me, it's going to be some time. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Oh boy. But for you, it's just going to be like a second. So we're going to do a little bit of a time vortex here. I almost said time spiral, but it's a card, so I couldn't say it, and I didn't want to be cheesy like that. But time vortex, wizards, there you go. There's your next card that is blue and makes turns happen. It's time vortex. Is there already a time vortex? I hope not, because then I'll look freaking stupid. I am retarded. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. As soon as Weather Emperor decides to show up to a gunfight with a knife, or he's gonna show up to a dildo fight with no dildo. Okay, basically, as soon as I said that, Weather Emperor showed up. And he's deciding whether or not to mulligan to 6 cards. Are we going to keep or not? We have the white. We're only missing red, of which I think we have a bunch of in the deck. I'm okay with keeping a 3-land white and black hand that's missing red. Yeah, we're going to keep it. Oh, we can play morphs. We can play battle priest if we draw one more. And the only, we main deck swift kick. When the hell did that happen? Oh man. All right, this is going to be a Teamer or Sultai deck, and I got to be honest with you, that is a little bit intimidating because we were actually picking up Teamer cards at just because there was no. Oh boy, it's Teamer. Shit. This is. I foresee a bad future for us. But at this point, we're going to play more for ourselves. And I don't think there are any Teamer morphs. You know what? No, if he swings, we're just going to take it like Sasha Grey. No, we're not. What is this? I really want to raid. No, we're not. I was wanting to raid into Horde Chief, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just play Battle Priest and say Pesco. Teamer's going to be strong. I don't know. I mean, I could have told you this during the draft. We were picking up Teamer cards just because there was no other playables in the pack. This is probably the only Teamer deck in the pod, if you don't count 5-color morph. So this guy really had his pick of the litter, and now he's got 5 mana all Teamer. I'm not going to. There's no way I'm blocking. This could be Pine Walker. It could be Snowhorn Rider. No thanks. If I did block, it would be a 2-for-1. Threatening 5 mana with Teamer. Any tormenting voice there. But threatening 5 mana with Teamer is just. Oh, Jesus. Come on, deck. Don't do this. Actually, can we swing with anything? Do we want to swing with anything? Alright, we're just going to play a morph and then outlast our guy. But I don't really see how we block at this point, because he's got 5 mana untapped in a Teamer deck, and I'm expecting Snowhorn Rider, I'm expecting Glacial Stalker, I'm expecting Pine Walker. I can tell you right now, we lose. That's all this deck does right now at this moment. We're losing unless we draw a mountain this turn, and I mean a mountain, not a tap land that gives us a mountain. And you just master the way to our Battle Priest. I don't mind because it gives us time. Yeah, we're screwed. We're gonna drop the Horde here. We're gonna use it as some kind of dumb blocker. You know what we're gonna do? When he swings with both morphs, we're gonna block Horde Chief. Horde Chief's gonna block one morph. We're gonna double block with the other 2 morphs against his morph. It's gonna, because then I think he can only save one of them unless he has. I don't know. I think he can only save one of them unless one morph is Monastery Flock or something. That's the plan. I don't think he's going to swing with 2 morphs into our 2-3 though. I really hope he's a bad player. Oh, you know what? Let's just say hi and tell him he's going to be on YouTube kicking my ass. Hi. It's nice to meet you. I appreciate your foot in my bum. Just so you know, you can watch this match from my point of view on our website, youtube.com/ I'm going to change this name soon. That's not really the website. I just am going to change this name soon. Alright, so we're going to F6 and see what happens. Master of the Way is a very strong card. It's a cantrip and a kill spell. He's just swinging with the one morph. So, oh my god, it's Loxodon. Seriously? That's the only way that he swings with that right now. And only that. Because I was thinking about triple blocking until I realized it's Loxodon. We're still screwed on mountains. So let's just see what happens when we do this. We literally have nothing we can play. He's just going to take it all. End of our turn, he weaves Fate. He draws 2 cards. You know what? It's about time I see this card played. And I've mentioned this before. I think it's an underplayed card. I think it deserves more attention than it gets. If he goes for the kill on this turn, I will be impressed. So hats off to you, Weather Emperor. Even though I know you're a meteorologist at heart. Nope, no kill this turn. Unless he got Arrow Storm. There it is. Alright, round 2. Let's not get screwed over horribly. But he does have Trail of Mystery, so we're going to see what we can do against that. Answer is nothing. We can do nothing against that. Oh, no, that's not true. We have a race. So we're going to side in a race. And drop Defiant Strike. See if he said anything back to us. Nope. But we are going to play first. Getting screwed. Oh, man. How do you... Do I just pass on this? No, we're going to keep it. I mean, I can't expect every opening hand I'm going to have just have all 3 mana that I need. And that's the weird thing about this deck, is that it's still tricolor, and people forget that. Or, sorry, this whole format, not this deck. I mean, this whole format is tricolor, and really, it's... Oh, come on, man. It's sensitive. Let's just put it that way. This tricolor decks are sensitive. I'm willing to trade here. And then, yeah, we're going to trade. This was Sage Eye Harrier. Seriously? Okay. So he's busy writing down all the cards in my hand. Meteorologist, sir, I am not a fan of you. And I can't even bring low it for the win, or not for the win, but for the kill. Can't even make it happen. We already played a land, so we're going to play Aspirant and pass go. If he drops a morph, I think he knows we're going to bring low it, so I don't expect him to. Really? Okay, you know that's dead. We all know that I might not kill that. Finally. We get a fair match going on here. I'm appreciating this. Love that trade. I'll take it all day. Kintree Warden. That's what that was. And we got a long shot squad in front of us. That's getting slapped around a little bit. I think he knows that, though. Wow, we actually find ourselves all of a sudden Oh man, but I was gonna say we're in a good position, but we're not. We have a land and an anti-enchantment card in play, which I don't think is going to be coming into play anytime soon. Um, Not thrilled. Gotta tell you, just not thrilled. And he's at 18. In one of my previous drafts, I mentioned that if you're playing an aggro deck and your opponent's not at about 5 or 6 life on turn 6, you're screwed. I think that's going to be the case here. He's obviously playing the longer control game. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can still play our dude. Okay. He's obviously playing a longer control game deck. And at this point, I would say we're in a lot of trouble. I really would. I mean, at this point, he has so many Teamer options. And Teamer being one of my favorite clans to draft, I appreciate commanding? You know what? Mardu Ascendancy would be amazing if we could pull that out of nowhere. So what we need him to drop Trails and Mystery right now, and then we erase it, take whatever damage he wants to give us, and then draw a Mardu Ascendancy. That would be so phenomenal. I like that he's leaving a lot of mana untapped, or sorry, tapped, so we can just swing away into his morphs. I'll go for these trades. I'll trade Sage Eye Harrier for his Snowhorn Rider all day, every day. I'll tell you. Uh, if he keeps popping out these morphs, we're gonna lose horribly, and I think he knows that. So let's swing with Team and possibly Trumpet Blast, depending on how the blocks go. Yep, definitely. That's gonna be huge. Hooded Hydra and Tracker is what we got. And I'm not going to say that we just saved ourselves the game or anything, but I would say that that put us in a much better situation. Because if he had unmorphed Hydra, that would have been a bad day. That's a strong card. At least unlimited it is. I don't think it'll see standard play. The only thing we got going for us is that he's at 10 and we're at 20. And at the end of our turn, he just Teamer Charmed. What? Oh, yeah, he just Teamer Charmed his morph versus our Jeskai student. And his morph won, believe it or not. And he's down to one card in hand. And to be honest, this is where he starts to take over the game. And I don't blame him. He's not doing anything wrong. But we are going to swing with Team, hope for some stupid blocks. Those are not stupid blocks. I'll give the guy credit. He's not a total moron. And we got rid of a Mystic. wish we hadn't swung there. We didn't do anything effective at all. Snowhorn Rider, expected. So at this point in the long game, we're gonna lose because he can keep drawing out of whatever he doesn't like with his Bloodfire Mentor. He has a very good, very well drafted teamer deck, and that means that we should just drink more to make up for it. Really? Not just gonna take it. We're gonna see what trick he's got, if any. Oh. Really? That would have been an awesome bluff, just so you know, Mr. Weatherman. I should have known better. Oh. Really? And then the next turn I grab Battle Priest out of nowhere, huh? Let's just thin the deck a little bit. He has 3 cards in hand. Just see what's going on. Oh, and then Zergo happens. Sure, let's play the aggro game. I mean, Zergo wins on the aggro game, I can tell you that. But the question is... Oh, whoops. Are we giving him enough time to win on the aggro game? At this point, I'm ready to double block this Snowhorn Rider. He's got a trick, he's got a trick. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Good for him. Doesn't look like he does. And I think Zergo wins that matchup. I kind of want him just to play Trail of Mysteries just so I can erase it. Ah, I thought it was going to be Trail of Mystery. Okay, so if we play him face down, we still have enough mana to turn him up. As a surprise, somehow. Zergo's going to come in for beats. If Zergo had been here like a turn or two earlier, we would have won this. But unfortunately, the Meteorologist is going to take it and run. And I don't blame him. He's doing a good job. There's too much risk of not blocking the morph. So I think we need to. Okay. Wow, he just had a lot of creatures. What did we ditch for this? Oh, Defiant Strike, so we would have drawn a card. So at the end, we're going to draw a card, see what we would have drawn. Zergo did not get there. We would have been better off blocking either Hair of the Wilds or Heart Piercer. Couldn't make it happen, though. Well, Mensch, I think you would have won. So if this erase was a Defiant Strike, we would have had a Plains in our hand. Alright, so I don't feel that bad about losing it now because we didn't lose to sideboard stupidity. We just lost to deck sucking. Mensch, I wish you were here to share this with us. Oh, that morph was a Teamer Charger? Seriously? Yep. Like, comment, share, jerk off to my videos. I don't care. Just do something interesting. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, wait, no, I will see you in round 3. I am not going to talk to you later. Not that we're not friends. It's just that I don't swing that way, and I'm not... Even though I've had almost a whole bottle of wine, I am not that drunk. So stop hitting on me via YouTube and get your shit together, dude. Alright, I'll talk to you later, man. In round 3, which you will watch after this. Yeah.